Did Portia Williams get fired? Let's get into it. Welcome to the My Reader Minutes. I just want to take a little bit of time to dive into if Portia Williams really got fired. Now, I only saw that information on Lakeisha Keisha's YouTube channel. No one else has corroborated that. She says she has a source, I guess a very, reliable source, that came and told her that Portia Williams has been fired. So here's where I'm at with it. If that is indeed the case, I am very upset with Bravo only because they should have never hired Portia. Okay. They went through this whole season with that girl not having a storyline, making up stuff, making up the fact that she was mad with Dennis and Drew, making or implying that they had something going on, making pretend that Drew didn't come to her and ask her any, permission to film with her baby daddy, acting like this is really a bug up her behind, right? Then on top of that, coming at Angela sideways for whatever reason. I don't know. She didn't have a storyline, so she had to pick with somebody. And acting like she's upset or mad with her BFF, Shamia. Or acting like there's something going on there. She did everything she could to avoid what they brought up in the very first episode. And I feel like Kelly was on one when she went after her. And I thought that she was going to stay on Portia's neck, but she didn't. I feel like that was a strategy also by Shamia, because Shamia always takes up for Porsha. So as we've seen throughout this season, Shamia has befriended Kelly. They're like BFFs, right? And I feel like she reeled in Kelly because she didn't want to humiliate her friend, right? So on the strength of Shamia, Kelly didn't pursue it anymore. But y'all remember the question, why'd you take that woman's husband? Everybody wanted to know, what was she thinking? Why did she even think that was even a good thing to do? Like, who was she fooling? Like, it would have probably gotten to the mess of how they met, how it all happened, because there's speculation that, of course, speculation, because I don't know, I wasn't there, that she was dealing with Simon way before they filmed that scene at the house when her and her sister and Tanya got in the pool. And when she dapped him up, she already knew that. What was it name? Fallon. When Fallon introduced them to her husband. And remember when Porsha gave him that dap? Boom. Yeah. Let me see if I can find the dap. Boom. Because I feel like Bravo played in our faces. Okay? Why did they bring Porsha back in the first place? After she got notifications and different brick walls thrown in from her soon-to-be ex-husband, not allowing her to film in the house, not allowing her to film in the car. She always had to go somewhere else to film. Like, her storyline went. Now, whether they thought that she was going to share some of the going-ons of what was going on in her marriage, maybe that's what they thought they were going to get. But after a couple of episodes and you found out that she wasn't even going to talk about it, what she called herself talking about a little bit. She would give you like a little bite. Like that one particular time she brought up the fact that Pilar was asking for him. Do we believe that? I don't know. She could have been. But she gave us a little bit, and then, she tried to text him and he left them on red. So I took that to mean that she tried to text him. He read the text and didn't return it. So her thing was she felt sorry for Pilar to have to go through that. Okay, that's fine. But that's all she left it. We didn't get no more from that. Okay. I would have liked to have, first and foremost, gone with what Kelly was trying to get to the bottom of the first episode when she said, "Why'd you take that lady's husband?" I think the world wanted to know why she took that lady's husband the way she did, or why she thought she got a prize, or why she thought that was even a prize to take somebody else's husband. Anywho, I felt like Kelly was going to stay on her neck because Kelly didn't back off that first episode. However, it was strategic of Shamia, clock this T, however they do it. um, I think it was Shamia's strategy to protect her friend, okay? And she befriended Kelly. They became closer than close. And on the strength of Shamia, Kelly didn't pursue it anymore. Even after Angela brought it back up at the dinner table when they had gone Texas, I think. I don't can't remember where they went, but she brought it up and Kelly was trying to say, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're bringing this up. I already got my answer." We didn't get no answers. She never answered you. You know what she did? That first episode, she spent it and turned it on Drew. She did everything she could to avoid telling her story. And Bravo waits till the 11th hour to fire her. You bring Phaedra back, which I don't know why, but freaking Fraud wasn't a hit when they were on there the first time. Nobody's checking for freaking Fraud. Freaking frack. No one's really checking for them. Now, I like Phaedra. Don't get me wrong. I don't have dislike Phaedra. I don't know if she was really bringing what we thought or what they thought she was going to bring, but her and Porsha, they act silly together. But nobody's checking for that, though. They're old ass women. Nobody's checking for that. I don't really care for any of the people on there. I did like Shamia, but Shamia's got me looking at her like, what is this? Like, they need to just revamp the entire show, get some quality ladies, maybe leave Angela. I would leave Angela, and I think I would leave Kelly because I would like to see her grow her business and get beyond her ugly ass ex husband. Okay. And and deal with the kids and all that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of a cute storyline. Like get her bananas and waffles up and running on its franchise steez. Love to see that. Maybe bring Nene back. I don't know. Nene is so nothing against Nene, but Nene don't even look like Nene no more. I'm just saying she don't. She did go blonde. I mean, now she's platinum blonde. Her face don't look the same. She contours the hell out of every feature on her face. She don't even look recognizable. That's not the same Nene that was the breakout star. This is a different Nene. Now, I'm sure Nene's in there somewhere, right? Personality's still the same. But unless she has a storyline, because I don't want to see her go at it with the girls, I'd like to see her family life. Okay, what is it now since Greg is gone? What are you doing? Right? What are I think she's a grandma. Let's look at the grandkids. Let's look at what business ventures that she's, pursuing. Or how is Brent? He went through a health scare, right? Like let's follow the people in their real lives. I this fake stuff that they doing, acting like this Brit girl going to the country club, going golfing in shoes that are not made for the golf course, um, acting like you doing something, putting a hole. They were at one hole, right? They didn't walk to nothing else. They did that and then came on back. So she wanted to talk or present her bare and naked line, which is like a Skims or what you call them? Spanx type body where I guess it looked like it was more so for people that maybe have had surgeries or whatever, and you got to snatch that stuff together. But anyway, it could have been something. I don't know what it was. But anyway, that seemed like it was a flop. I mean, she only had entrees for the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies, and everybody else that she um invited, I guess, to fill up the room, were only supposed to get drinks and little appetizers, I guess, or with finger foods type thing, you know? That was a mess. She gave the ladies all gifts and no tissue paper, no pretty packaging. It's like she got the boxes from Amazon. I mean, she didn't have no logo. Like, what's her logo? Like, what's your signature look? None of that was planned out. It was like here, you could tell that it was her first one that she had ever launched. Maybe it's some lessons learned out of this, but that wasn't a good presentation. Nobody's buying that. Um, at the table, I don't know why Angela brought Charles, but I guess he wasn't the only man there because Britt brought her man. But he was sitting there catching strays from Britt. Like, she told me that that I could be one of your, and he's sitting there like, they're talking all this mess in front of him. And his thing is like, he ain't got time for that. That's not why he came. It was awful. I felt so bad. I felt so embarrassed for Britt. I really did. I felt embarrassed for her. So all of them need to be fired. Like I said, the only one I would bring back is Angela. I would deal with Kelly and maybe Shamia. Because if she doesn't have that other riffraff around her, she seems to be quite fun, right? But the rest of them, they need to revamp all of that. And like I said, I don't know if I really want Nene back because Nene ain't Nene anymore. She's not Nene. Honestly, and I like Nene. I like Nene. Do y'all watch her podcast show? I've watched maybe 2 or 3 of them, but she's not, I don't know. It's like, look at some of the old shows, season 1, season 2, season 3. Granted, we already know she looks different, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about her personality. Her personality. Her personality is even gone under surgery. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that old Nene. I don't see it. And to me, she looks plastic. She acts plastic. I'm sorry. I'm being truthful. That's my opinion. Please don't come at me, y'all Nene Leakes fans. It's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. So there's that. Tell me what y'all think. Like, what is Phaedra gonna add to the mix? Nothing. Okay, she's gonna be on these 2 episodes, and I guess she'll be at the reunion. But she came back to go on a trip, I guess. I don't know. More to come. More to come. I'm just mad that they wait till now. If it is true and it has any truth to it, that they decide to fire her now. Like, y'all, she never had a storyline, so why did we waste time filming anything about her? Just saying. Since she wasn't going to share. We knew after this first couple of episodes, she wasn't sharing shit. Sorry for my French. Anyway, with that being said, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let's talk about it. Tell me what y'all think. Is Phaedra really needed? Do we need to really see Frick and Frack? Were you checking for her? Now, granted, maybe she didn't belong on Married to Medicine, but does she belong back over here? I don't know. Guess we'll see how the next episode goes. With that being said, everyone be blessed. Peace.